Hello and welcome to the video that's gonna explain you the most efficient and the easiest way how to farm up ALZ in PlayCabal. Now, we already seen part 1 where we looked into map art and streamers crazy. So this is gonna be a part 2, and here I have a really secret farming technique to show you. And it's gonna involve Awaken Hazardous Valley and Chaos Arenas. Now, the strategy that we're gonna be using here, you can use it with any dungeon plus Chaos Arenas, but since yesterday we checked out Map Art and Streamers Crazy, which in my opinion are the S tier dungeons to farm when you just start the game, and after this video I think you'll have all of the best dungeons at your disposal and the best techniques. So let me show you how this is gonna work. We're gonna go to Chaos Arena. Now you can do this with any Chaos Arena from level 1 to level 7, well, as long as you clear it. Alright, so entering Chaos Arena for class level 4 characters only. My character is class level 3. What do you think, guys? Do we do some quest on a wizard or do we actually just do it on our main? Look how pretty my main is. Yeah, we'll do it on the main. Alrighty, so I'm starting Chaos Arena level 1. Now pay attention as this is gonna be really important. And keep in mind, this is literally the best strategy that I come up from the server. So look at this, we're gonna break the gates. As soon as you break the gates, we're gonna start a timer, right? And then we're gonna go select server. You need to remember in which channel you were before. So I was in channel 2, so let me just go to channel 3 right now. There we go, and look at this. You have an unfinished dungeon at channel 2. The dungeon name is Chaos Arena level 1 and the remaining time to re-enter is 9 minutes. Now the trick is, after 6 minutes, once the gate has been opened, the very last boss fight is gonna happen on Chaos Arena. So we only wanna return to this dungeon 6 minutes later. So where can we use this 6 minutes? You guessed it, Hazardous Valley. Let's freaking go. Now, Hazardous Valley is one of my favorite dungeons as well. I do skip the easy version and I only do the normal or the hard version. And the reason I like this dungeon so much is obviously because upgrade cores. You're gonna have a ton of upgrade cores from here. So just for curiosity, I wanna see how many of these runs can I actually do in 6 minutes. And I feel the need to repeat myself that, you know, it doesn't have to be Hazardous Valley. You know, you can do the same thing with Streamers Crazy as well. Even with map art, you can do it. All you need to make sure is that after 6 or 7 minutes, something like that, you return to Channel 2, Chaos Arena, and then you just kill the final boss. And Chaos Arena is gonna give you a bunch of cores. And trust me, like, in my very first days of the server, I literally non-stop farmed this and I made so much ALZ, and I truly believe this is the most efficient way. Even if you're super late game, this is still gonna be really efficient for you. And yeah, as you can see, look at how many upgrade cores I'm getting. So we'll just see in a short 6 to 7 minutes how much loot can I actually gain. Look at all these cores, man. And this is like Hazardous Valley normal, not even hard. But normal and hard, pretty much just like Streamers Crazy, they kinda drop the same rewards. So I like to do both of them in a day, and I think it's very useful. I think classes that excel at this type of farming would be probably ranged classes, something like a Wizard, Force Gunner, Force Archer. But to be fair, you can literally do it with any class. As you can see, I'm doing it with the Gladiator, and Gladiator is basically the least played class in the server. We can also take this time and appreciate how well these guide videos are actually doing it. As I said, guys, I try to give the best possible information for all of you, and I'm really enjoying seeing all of these shares and likes on the guide videos. It really just makes me wanna, you know, keep pushing and just keep searching for the best possible opportunities to make ALZ for you guys. Now, this money-making technique might work on other cabals as well, but personally, I'm making this guide for PlayCabal server, one of the largest servers in, well, basically Cabal history, you know, where we're actually beating official servers. So if you want to join the server, I would highly suggest using my referral link. It's gonna be in the description below. Just create your account using that link, and once you join the game, join the Milky Way. Milky Way is a very competitive guild, and we take all newbies. Literally all of the newbies we take, and we still perform we still perform really well. So if you're just starting out and you want like a really like good guild at your disposal, bro, join Milky Way. We're happy to have you. Okay, 5 minutes has passed. I think I can actually do one more run really quick, right? Let's do it. Look at this, 5 minutes 30 has passed. I already have 43 upgrade core highest and 29 upgrade core highs. This is insane amount. Not to mention that after this dungeon, I'm just gonna go to Chaos Arena and get like a bunch of cores pretty much for free, you know? Because for the Chaos Arena, like the most annoying thing is that you have to wait for the final boss to spawn. Well, here you actually don't even need to wait, right? Because you can leave the channel, join another channel, and just do other dungeons for like 6 to 7 minutes. And there's something about like being so efficient with Jarls farming that just feels so good, man. Like sometimes when I start doing this, it feels like I could do this for days without sleeping, man. There we go. Let's take even more. And now we're gonna... So 7 minutes and 3 seconds has passed. Oh, look at this, a little lantern over here. To be fair, if you're playing during the events, whenever you see one of these, make sure to kill them, because they drop pretty good stuff most of the time. Anyways, we don't want to wait too long. As you remember, our Chaos Arena is only gonna be for 9 minutes. So let's reconnect to channel 2. And there we go, it says we are on channel 2, Chaos Arena level 1 has still been unfinished, and the remaining time to re-enter is 2 minutes. Absolutely perfect. So there we go, as you can see, a dungeon in progress, we press enter, and look at this. The final boss has already spawned, so I'm just gonna kill the final boss. And look at all of these rewards that I'm getting, man. A bunch of upgrade cores, force cores as well. And you can literally repeat this like up until you finish all of your Chaos Arenas. So let's see, 2 force core lows, 200,000, 2 force core mediums, that's gonna be 270,000. Then 57 of upgrade core highest, which is gonna be 5 million. And 39 upgrade core highs, which is gonna be another 2 million. So basically we just made like 10 million in 7 minutes. Guys, this is insane. And just to show you that it literally works with any kind of dungeon, we can go back to my favorites of yesterday's episode, which would be Streamers Crazy. So let's get like 4, I think it takes me 1 minute, right, to clear this. So I should take like 6 runs, and then we can pick even like Chaos Arena level 4, for example. And yeah, guys, I think I stay true to my word when I say it doesn't get any better than this. There we go. The only key thing that you have to remember is destroy the gate. Only after you destroy the gate, you start your timer. Boom. Just so you know when to come back. Okay, we'll select the server, go to another channel, and there we go. We have 9 minutes. I don't want to, you know, wait up until the very last minute. So I usually... It takes 6 minutes for the final minion to spawn. So that's how much I roughly want to take. 6 to 7 minutes doing other dungeons. Alrighty, so let's do the Streamers Crazy in the meantime. I'll do the normal version first. There we go, just like that. 2 simple videos already explains how to make massive amounts of ALZ. And if you followed both guides, you know that I do them in a specific order. So, number 1, I think map art is absolutely the best. Number 2, Streamers Crazy, the dungeon we're doing now. Number 3 would be Hazardous Valley. And then at number 4, we're gonna do Awaken DX dungeons. And if you watch the part 1, you already know 2 Awaken DX that I wanna do, which is gonna be Lava Hellfire 1 and Awakened Catacombs 1. Simply just because these 2 are the fastest, you get 30 runs of each per day. So if you already finished your map art, your Streamers Crazy, and your Hazardous Valley and you still wanna keep going, go for Awaken DX. And if you do all of them in the same time while doing Chaos Arenas, oh man, literally from the first day that you join the server, you can start making hundreds of millions, maybe even billions. As this is usually even more effective than even like super late game dungeons, because in super late game dungeons, the idea is not to make a consistent profit, but maybe to drop like one amazing item that's gonna be worth billions. But then if you don't drop that one amazing item, well then you might actually make like a lot less than just doing these dungeons, you know? So yeah, as soon as I started this server 4 months ago, I used to hardcore farm this, up to a point where I almost tried to keep it a secret. I don't know, do you know that when you have information so good, your brain kinda tells you, hold up, you know, let's enjoy this for a minute before we let everybody know. So that's how good this ALZ making guide is. I think I can safely say there's nothing better on YouTube. You'll never find a better ALZ making guide, especially when it comes to dungeon clearing. And that's not even gonna be all. Like I still have a little bit more tricks up my sleeve, as there's few more tricks that I want to show you. But let's just first finish these streamer crazy runs. We'll see how much ALZ we can make in the next 7 minutes, and then I'll show you another 2 dungeons, which actually another 3 to 4 dungeons that are just as quick as this streamer crazy. They also drop a bunch of cores, but not only that, they can actually drop you like master seals, which are worth like 500 million. Okay, so 6 minutes has passed. Look at all of the cores that I gathered. I could do another run, to be fair, because the dungeon is not gonna expire, but since I put out a timer, I know that the final boss has already spawned in Chaos Arena. Alright, let's just make sure that we're not joining it on channel 3. Since we joined Chaos Arena at channel 2, this is where we must go. There we go, we see the sign that 3 minutes is still remaining. And there we go, as you can see, Chaos Arena, level 4, dungeon in progress. We just press enter, and we can see that the final boss has already spawned. So literally just a couple hit the boss. And look at this, all of this loot is ours. Okay, now just for the sake of curiosity, let's see how much money we made in this 6.5 minutes. So, 4 score highs, 35 of them. Look at this, 11.5 million. That's crazy. 4 score mediums, 45 of these bad boys, 6 million profit. Now we also got a bunch of 4 score highs from the Chaos Arena. So let's see, 330,000 for each, and we got 9 of them. Look at this, easy 3 million. And we also got a couple of upgrade cores, but look at this, 4 upgrade cores and 1 upgrade core highest. It's not really gonna be that much, but you can see that we're making insane amounts of ALZ. So what did we make, just like 20 million in the next 7 minutes? Like I'm telling you, you're never gonna find a better ALZ farming guide, so keep your eyes peeled. And this is the last thing that I wanna show you. If we actually go to our cash shop, we see the limited section. Now currently we do have Halloween event, so the normal daily login reward has been changed to these tickets, which are absolutely amazing. But just in case there's no like special like Halloween event or like Christmas event or anything like that, the normal daily login rewards are gonna be 4 premium dungeons. And judging by the name, yes, they are absolutely premium. So I actually have a couple of them in my warehouse. And this is these premium dungeons. Now the only one I'm missing is Catacombs, but there's another like really cool trick. If you don't have the entry yourself, theoretically what you could do is use Force Gems to enter the dungeon. So every single morning you go to your cash shop, you go to limited, and you're gonna purchase it for 0 Force Gems, so absolutely free. And it's gonna give you 1 of each premium dungeons. So now what I really love to do is go to my Chaos Arena, and look at this, all of these 4 scores, they pretty much sell immediately. We're gonna start 1 Chaos Arena, we're just gonna break the gate. And this used to be my every morning grind, right? So break the gate, start the timer, select another channel. I like to just go +1 channel, so it's easy to remember at what channel I actually had my Chaos Arena in. And now we're gonna do all 4 of this and then return to Chaos Arena. So just since I don't have Catacomb Frost, I'll actually use the Force Gems to enter, and you can do so too if you want to. As I said, like these dungeons, they have epic rewards. Like you can literally drop slot extenders. As you can see, this Extreme Upgrade Seal Masters, it cost 500 million. And when I was doing these premium dungeons, I definitely dropped at least 1 of them and sold it immediately. Luminous Selena is perfect for Stellar. Faded Green Jewels is basically easy 20 million right off the bat. Now, whichever you want to do, either the premium version or elite premium version, it's up to you. The drops are completely the same. There's only one difference between these 2 versions. And that is that elite version is also gonna drop you orbs. Now these orbs are not super useful, and the elite version is much harder than the normal premium version, as you can see. So if you're struggling with combat power, I would just suggest to go for the premium version. But if you're super strong like me, yeah, why not? Go for the elite premium, and you're just gonna get yourself some extra orbs. Alrighty, so let's do it. Now also guys, let me know if there's any kind of dungeons that you would like me to make guides for, basically just how to run them, and I would be more than happy to do so. I'm just not sure if it's actually needed or not. The one dungeon that we're definitely gonna make a guide on is the weak Apaulet of Dead, for sure, as it's one of the most important dungeons in the whole server. The trick is you can only do it on the weekend, so we actually have to wait for the weekend to film the guide on how to do that dungeon. But yeah, as many of you may already know, we're uploading one guide every single day, so if you really don't want to miss it, because these guides are incredibly useful, I would highly suggest to subscribe to the channel, turn on the notifications, and hey, why not? A like and comment. It boosts the algorithm, it basically lets more people know what to farm, and it's always much more fun to progress together than just by progressing on your own, you know what I mean? And look at this, all of this drops. So plenty of upgrade cores. Since we did the elite version, we also got some orbs. Then again, they're not super valuable. They're basically used for rune slot extenders. So if you're struggling with combat power, I would say just do the normal premium version. There we go. For the next one, we can just do, instead of the elite, we'll just do the normal. And to be fair, you should make all of your 4 runs by the time your Chaos Arena is gonna run out. So usually what I used to do back in the day is basically grind all of these dungeons up until I finished, well, basically up until I finished all of them, you know, and it's not uncommon just at the end of the day to see that you made like 500 million ALZ, which, you know, even some late game players, they don't even make that much. And not to mention, while we're doing these dungeon grinds, like remember, Chaos Arena not only gives you a bunch of cores, it also gives you DP. And in PlayCabal, DP is incredibly useful. You can actually sell 300 DP for 75 million. Or what I like to do, a little bit less hassle way, is basically go to the DP shop, buy a bunch of Divine Stones for my DP, and just put them on Agent Market. Divine Stones I really like as they have pretty good value. So if you use 300 DP to buy all of the Divine Stones, you're gonna make around 70 million, which is still pretty good, especially considering that it's hassle-free. You're just gonna put it to Agent Market and it's gonna sell immediately. Here we go, Noel, the big scary boss. And look at this. The only difference, as you can see, this version did not drop any orbs, it only dropped us upgrade cores, which upgrade cores are super useful. Alright, now let's go to Lava Hellfire Premium. And if you've been following this channel for a long time, you're gonna know that 4 months ago, as soon as I joined the server, I actually non-stopped farmed these premium dungeons, as I actually know their potential and what, you know, they can actually drop. Also, a really big tip with these premium dungeons. So let's say you use my referral link, you signed up, you joined the game, and you also joined the Milky Way Guild. Well, what you can do then is set your character as the main character. If you do so, you're gonna unlock this green bar over here. Now, this green bar basically gives you extra rewards. So look at this, since my guild is max level 12, we can actually go to the guild shop and buy these commando potions. These potions basically refill your BP. And basically more of this BP, the green bar, more rewards all of us get. So look at this. I have plenty of these potions, I'm just gonna use it, and look at this, so much BP. And the reason why I love these premium dungeons, let me just show you in a second. As soon as you finish them, look at this, you can receive treasure. This will only happen if you set your character as the main character of the guild, and it only costs 1000 BP. Well, if we take a look here, I have almost 13,000 of it. So yeah, always press receive treasure. And what it does, if you go to guild activity and press guild treasure, you're gonna see that I just made a reward that every single member of the guild can take. And trust me, these rewards are really nice. To claim them, all you need to have is daily minimum points, 20. So if you do all 4 of your premium dungeons and you receive the rewards, you're gonna be able to receive all of these rewards for the rest of the day. All we have to do is press receive all. Okay, I've been talking for so long. Let's quickly go back to the Chaos Arena, as I think we only have 1 minute left. Yeah, look at this. Now we have to rush. Rush before it closes. There we go, just in time. Go to my BM mode, destroy the last boss. Somewhere here the legendary box is gonna spawn, and look at this. Not only am I getting these scores, but also I'm getting dungeon points. And the higher the Chaos Arena, the more points we get. We can even claim the treasure here as well. And there you have it, guys, the most effective way to farm ALZ in the server. So stay tuned for tomorrow, as tomorrow we'll release a guide that explains what to do with your ALZ as soon as you start the server. So basically the most important things to buy for each class. So please stay tuned to that, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.